Well, it is just over 16 hours ago that we glued the deck down with this crazy glue, or CA glue. And I'm pretty sure that all the glue is solidified. I have literally not touched this deck since, well, for 16 hours. All right, now, well, one of the viewers made the suggestion that maybe that cradle that I made should be on sort of like a Lazy Susan, and it could be just sort of spun around. But this thing is like about 50 inches long, 49 and a half. Well, the cradle itself is just over 50. And it would be too awkward to have it on a Lazy Susan and pivot in the middle. And you're going to see why, because I'm going to turn this around here. Okay, so the reason I turned it around is so that we're going to have it at the same relationship to as the manual. Now I'm going to turn it over very carefully here. Okay. Now, these are little scratches that I was talking about. I don't know if you can see that or not. There's a little scratch there, a little scratch here that I'm sure you can't see. Nothing serious, there's no gouges, just anyway. So the reason I've got this thing turned around now is because, well, you'll remember me saying this, the 16 and 20. Now I've been thinking about the propellers and the rudders, and I'm just sort of thinking might be a good idea to leave this breakable stuff off for a little while. Okay, now I think the time is safe to put the rudders on and the propellers, because it's going to be in its cradle, and the way this hull is designed, when it's sitting flat on something, the propellers and the rudders are not touching whatever it's sitting on. So yeah. Okay, there are 4 propellers. I'm going to see how this looks now after it dries, and if it does not look good, I will attempt to spray one of the other 3. The Bismarck only has 3. Now this is not going on too well. This was the first one I did, and I left it for about an hour, and I concluded it probably looks pretty good. And so I went ahead and I did the other 3, but I used a larger brush. This was the one that I had used. So the larger brush went on much faster, and I think possibly more even. And if anybody notices that there's tiny little bumpies on the blades, well, we'll just tell them that, hey, the Bismarck had been in the water for a while and it had barnacles on the propeller. Every big ship has barnacles on the propeller. Makes sense to me. Anyway, I think that's it for today, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.